Hello everybody! Today is Friday, June 17 and it is 10:30 in the morning. I am going to have a lunch with Kurt's family, so hinihintay ko lang sila to arrive and pick me up. We're gonna go eat lunch together. But before that, I do want to do like a little book haul for all of you. Because if you remember, if you've been watching my vlogs for a while, I love reading, especially in the start of the year. Parang I made it the point na I would read more often this 2022. And so far, so good. I think I've read like 15 books this year. And it's June, so half of the year. My goal for the year was to read 20 books. So I'm only 5 books away. But recently kasi, since around March, my life got super busy. Daming nangyari ganun. So I wasn't able to read as much. And the last book I read was the Atlas 6, which put me in such a bad reading slump because I didn't really wasn't a vibe for me. I didn't even finish it. But recently, one of my favorite authors, Emily Henry, who wrote Beach Read and also People We Meet on Vacation, her newest book came out, which is called Book Lovers. And I'm actually in the middle of reading it. I am about 55% done with it, and I love it so much, which kind of reignited my love for reading. So what did I do? I bought a bunch of books and I'm gonna share it with all of you. So obviously the first one is Book Lovers by Emily Henry. It's about this girl. Her name is Nora. She is a book agent and she has like this enemy, but not kind of enemy, someone she just banters with a lot. His name is Charlie, who is also a book editor, and they are actually working on the same book together. And yeah, it kind of revolves around that. What I love about Emily Henry's writing is how well she creates banter between two characters. It's just so good. So that's why I love this book so much. I'm really excited to see how it ends up. Then I have a bunch of books here that I have been really dying to read. Naka-plastic pa sila guys kasi hindi ko pa sila binubuksan. So first up, we have a book that I've been dying to read for so long. Super popular on TikTok, everywhere, book talk, lahat na. And this is The Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller. So I am a huge Greek mythology fan. Anything Greek mythology makes me very happy. And I heard The Song of Achilles is really good because it is fast-paced and action-packed, which I actually prefer when it comes to books like this, because I know it revolves around like war and like fighting and all of that. So I really like a fast-paced book. It doesn't look that long either, so I'm really looking forward to reading this. This is next on my list. This next book actually is a book I bought because I was actually supposed to go to London last April, pero hindi siya natuloy. But while I was preparing for the trip, I bought this book because it's based in London. So this is One Day in December, and it's obviously no longer December, but I'm still gonna read it. So this is by Josie Silver. It's about this girl Laurie who like doesn't believe in love and all of that until one day she's like at the bus stop and she sees the most gorgeous man she's ever seen in her life and like instantly falls in love with him. But obviously since he's on a bus, she can't like go after him, so she ends up like not knowing who he is, never ever seeing him, until one day she actually meets a new boyfriend of her best friend, who actually ends up to be that guy that she like fell in love with at first sight. I love tropes like that, love triangle and all that. Then this book I've had for a while, I just haven't gotten around to reading it, and this is The Vanishing Half by Britt Bennett. And this is actually gonna be my first ever African American literature. It's actually about these twin sisters who live in a small, predominantly black community, and they actually decide at 16 to run away from home. But one of the twins actually decides to go back to her community and kind of like has a family, has a life there. Then the other twin actually like goes in her own way and she ends up marrying a white man, and then she kind of doesn't identify with the community that she used to grow up with, and it kind of revolves around that, the relationship or non-existent relationship, and what happens when their daughters actually cross paths in their lives. So I'm really excited to read more like books like this because it's more of a family history and generational and also cultural read, which I don't often gravitate towards, but this one really stuck out to me. So I'm really excited to kind of switch it up also in genres. Maybe that's really what I needed to get myself out of our reading slumps. And the last book that I picked up, obviously still in plastic, is One Italian Summer by Rebecca Searle, because the weather now in the Philippines, diba, medyo maulan, so I wanted to read like a summery book. So this one is actually set in the Amalfi Coast, which is in Italy. Also because it's about this girl, her name is Katie, and she's like best friends with her mom, like super close to her mom, but one day her mom dies. And actually before her mom died, they actually planned a trip to go to the Amalfi Coast, and she ends up going on the trip and kind of does a lot of soul searching But the weird thing is when she gets to the Amalfi Coast, she sees her mom, but like a younger, fresher 30-year-old version of her mom. She doesn't know why and how that's happening, but she kind of gets to know her mom in a whole different sense, which I thought really intrigued me. And yeah, I don't know, it just felt very refreshing to me. I haven't read a book like this in a long time. I've been reading a lot of romance books, so I wanted to switch it up. If you notice from this haul, it's kind of a little bit different from the books that I usually read. But you guys can look forward to a reading vlog very soon. I haven't done a reading vlog in a while, but I will do one around these books, so I hope you guys look forward to that. And that is my little book haul.
Hello, Habuki. Where are you going today? Where are you going?
Everybody, it is July 19, Sunday. It is around 10 a.m. and I'm actually gonna go swim dito lang sa condo because I've really been enjoying swimming as like an alternate exercise. You know, it's also really good exercise for your whole body, and I think it's because I went to Bora recently and I've been very tan since then. So I've also been trying to catch the sun when I can because I really want to maintain being tan because I feel like it really matches me well. But since it's been rainy these days, medyo mahirap catch the sun. But it looks, I mean, it's not sunny right now, but it looks sunny in some areas. So baka may cloud lang dito over my condo or something na nabo-blocking suns. And since it is Sunday, I'm trying to, you know, take it slow and just rest and recuperate and re-energize before another crazy week. Gonna relax, you know, stay by the pool, enjoy life and all of that. So yeah, let's go. So today is June 24, 4:30 p.m. and I'm about to work. I'm going to be hosting the Facebook Live of Callum Scott for his newest track, Heaven. So Facebook Live lang naman siya, so that's why I'm working from home. And then later, I'm going to be going to a despedida. So that is what is happening today. I'm going to enter the link soon for the FB Live. So yeah, I'm pretty nervous but really excited also because I love Callum Scott. Actually, na-interview ko na siya last week, I think, if I'm not mistaken, and he has like one of the brightest souls ever. So excited na ako to host this Facebook Live with him. We're gonna interact with fans, also fellow artists, so I'm really excited for it. And yeah, let's go. Wish me luck, you guys. Hello everybody who is tuning in. Hello, I see all of your comments. Thank you so much. I know I was watching the countdown and seeing all of your comments. Thank you so much for joining us here today on this lovely Friday afternoon. Please welcome Callum Scott.
Hey, how are you? I'm good. Thank you so much, Callum, for joining us. Where are you calling us from today?
I see you hide yourself underneath the mountain of makeup. Plus the words that you made up won't make you any cooler than you are. But when you're with me and you're half asleep, and I can count each freckle and see all your beauty that you hide. This ain't usually how you're like. Then you say, don't you be